We use Wi-Fi every day, and chances are you're connected to one right now. But had you ever wondered how you can stream a video or send an email so quickly just by using your wireless signals? Well, think no more, because that's what we're gonna talk about today. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Before talking about how does Wi-Fi devices communicate, we'll talk about a common term that we all hear when dealing with Wi-Fi connections, and that is Aero 2.11, or more precisely IEEE Aero 2.11. Well, that's what it was called at first in 1997, when the first version of IEEE Aero 2.11 protocol was released. So what exactly is Aero 2.11? When two machines communicate with each other, they need certain protocol defined, which enables them to communicate. IEEE Aero 2.11 is a set of standards that defines communication for wireless local area networks, and it is maintained by IEEE. As you have probably thought by now, the IEEE Aero 2.11 is somewhat of complex and boring name. So to solve that problem in 1999, it was named Wi-Fi. And it may sound surprising to some, but Wi-Fi actually does not stand for anything. They just wanted a name for this emerging technology that could be remembered easily, I guess. So that's how it came into existence. Now you know some history, so let's talk about how does Wi-Fi actually works. Wi-Fi devices works on the same principle as other wireless devices. It uses radio frequencies to send signals between two devices, but these radio frequencies are completely different from your car radio, cell phone, or walkie-talkies, because these devices receive frequency in kilohertz and megahertz range, but Wi-Fi transmits and receives data in gigahertz range. To put this into simple words, let's say if somehow you could see these waves, and if you could calculate the time each wave takes to reach your device, you would be calculating the frequency of the wave. If one wave takes 1 second to reach your device, that would have meant its frequency is 1 Hz. But in actual, millions and billions of waves are moving per second, and your device should be set to the same frequency to receive these waves of certain frequency. And for Wi-Fi, this certain frequency happens to be 2.4 or 5 GHz. These frequencies are very close to the frequency in your microwave. That is why some people with faulty microwave might experience interference in their Wi-Fi signals. So how does data gets transferred? Your device uses a wireless adapter to translate data into radio signals and transmit that signal using an antenna. These radio waves are then received by a router, which again converts radio waves back into data, then sends data to internet using a physical connection. And this process is simply reversed when your device receives data from internet through Wi-Fi. Let's understand it by an example. If I were to send you an image through Wi-Fi, it would be broken into small pieces or packets, which are converted into radio signals. When your device receives these radio waves, it translates them using a wireless adapter and reassembles the data. Then you can see the image. Here I am trying to paint the simplest picture, but in reality it is much more complex. I hope by now you have some basic concept of how does Wi-Fi work. So we're gonna stop here. That is it for this one, and see you guys in the next one.